Okay, I think it's better now. Let's finish this quest, baby. Open the path forward. See, I knew I had to put the sword there. Oh my god. But they wouldn't let me! Ew. Ah, so it wasn't a loop. Here I was thinking it was a samsara. Looks like the path leads downward rather than forward. This is a really long descent. It's so creepy. Don't worry, Anne. Zeno's really reliable and really good with a wind glider, too. I'm not gonna carry all of you. You both can, like, float and shit. Ah, Paimon knows. You're worried about what might come afterward, right? Well, don't be. Real adventure is not only filled with challenges, but also with unknowns. The most important thing is to come back from completing those challenges and unknowns in one piece, and gain something in the end as well. Isn't that right, Zeno? We've come this far, it would be a shame to give up now. You did say that Princess Lyris would be just up ahead. True. I believe in you, Knight Zeno, and in Paimon. You are wise and powerful, and you are also kind people. And ding ding ding, we have a winner. In that case, let's go. Ad Astra Abyssos, as Catherine always says. Okay, jump down and reach the end of the story, bruh. I see. Oh, it wasn't a samsara, you just kept going up and up. Well, it was kind of a samsara. Oh my god, what is happening? Jump down and reach... What is down here? Nothing so far, it seems. Except the ground is wet. Paimon feels like something should happen right about now. I feel uneasy too, and I've been frightened ever since we came down here. No need to worry, Zeno will protect us no matter what, right? Of course I will. I don't know about that, JK. I will. Yes, I believe in the two of you. I just don't know what we will encounter later. We'll take anything as it comes. Still, best to be prepared, Zeno. We might be in for a battle with Narcissus for all we know. Yeah, that's true. I've been wondering where Narcissus is this whole time.
Our bond is strong.
Yes, let me electrocute myself. Oh. Defeat the dragon! Bro, where? Ah! I'm supposed to fight this fucking dragon, bro. Wait.
Shred till I'm dead. This way.
Where are you, bitch?
Our bond is strong.
Where is it? Okay. With the power of plants, I will destroy you.
Pyrotechnics. Feel the beat. Out of my way.
You ain't moving much, so Lord. Never mind, I don't want you to move.
Get with me. Pyrotechnics. Time to rock.
How am I supposed to fight it if it keeps fucking moving? To raise yourself higher and avoid damage. Oh my god, run, bitch. Oh, this is just like the Oceanid fight, in the previous, like... Let's see.
Power cord!
Here you are.
Sorry. I mean, why am I sorry? You're attacking me. So, why did we meet Narcissus in here? According to what we saw before, the tower lost its time and thus stagnated. As such, no one could open it or enter it. But this space is not within the tower. We teleported to a different place from the tower. Ah, that's right. Paimon forgot that happened. But if that's the case... But how... No, that can't be true. The princess should be in the tower. I mean, that was the adventure team's only hope in this dark world. If she isn't, our adventures, their meaning, Al, Petit Cho, and the others. Anne. But we did take out the biggest threat to the kingdom, didn't we? That's a good thing, right? Yes, you're right, Paimon. Thank you. Thank you both. Anyway, the story's not over. Yup, look over there. There's a place that we haven't been to before. Maybe we'll find some more clues, huh? Okay. Give me all your chests, bro.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
Okay. Just not anything. Okay. So, Mr. Al-Haytham. I guess they're just for decoration. Oh shit. Look, there's like tons. Looks like there's tons of resources here. Stands to reason. Yes, but who knows how long it'll take us to go through it all. Decided to incorporate the Institute for Raising Orphans and the Children of Criminals into the public welfare system. Considering the ruins of a previous civilization upon which it is situated, it shall be named. The seat of director was established in honor of the Hydro Archon's great virtue, has been taken on by a gentle-natured Oceanic. The title of vice director is to be taken up by one who displays exceptional moral quality and ability. Huh. Linking up with Ingold, Guillotine, and the rest of the old gang will go some way towards solving the dispersion problem. The situation is no place for personal feelings, but what person can lack them completely? I can only hope that they aren't treating my dear old Sponsian too poorly, or let it rust in the harbor. And I hope my skills haven't rusted away either. I hope all goes well. I still want to watch the doe rise to the sounds of play outside the window. I still want to watch them grow into fine adults. Okay. One serving of flour, 1 serving of sugar, 1 of melted butter, 2 of eggs, a large amount of milk with which to make pho. Are you kidding me? What exactly is a large amount? Remember it well this time. 15 minutes at 180 degrees is not the same as 5 at 540. Oh, that's funny. The duty will be taken up by Basil Elton, former naval commander. May her steely temper be itself tempered by the family she will establish with these children going forward. What's that idiot thinking? Well, whatever. Might as well have some fun post-retirement. According to the ancient theater and mysterious research hidden here, we believe that the documents and folklore discovered within Petrichor. The research team from Institute of Natural Philosophy holds that... Look for clues. It doesn't seem like there's anything relevant. Let's look over there instead, shall we? there's a book here too. A picture book, huh? It suits you, Paimon. Huh. Well, that's because of Paimon's unique sensibility, you know. Picture books just speak to her better. This book. This book gives me a strange feeling. Let Paimon see. A long, long time ago, in a place far, far away, there was once a beautiful and kind princess named Lyris. And yup, she's our main character. I don't want this name. That's not what you said before. Do you want to read it too, Anne? In that case, Paimon's gonna continue. Ahem. Oh, come on. It's just a story. There's no need to be so fussy. Anyway, a protagonist needs an antagonist, an evil one at that. And our evil antagonist, well, that's the dragon Narcissus. So evil is he that the peace-loving people tremble at the sound of his name. Not that he cares about their feelings, though. He sowed destruction across the land with the searing flames he spewed from his mouth. His great wings turned cities to dust, and his burning breath reduced nations to ash. At last, only the princess's realm remained safe. But because the princess worked tirelessly to defend her realm, Narcissus' plot to destroy everything would not succeed. So, in Narcissus' story, I'm the evil villain? This is kinda weird. This started like a storybook, but it also feels like it isn't. Zeno, you've got the bigger brain here. You have a look too. Read carefully. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. A lot of books have become waypoints in this nation. Oh shit, what's going on? Huh? What? What is this place? This is the real Anapasis. If she no longer dreams of... Oh shit. Huh? Huh, just like in the book Canotilla found. Feels like that book we saw in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. Huh, Paimon doesn't know, but it feels different somehow. Paimon wants to say that the book's contents were really weird, but it's really not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this, not like how it is outside. Children should be able to play under the sun and in the grass without fear of hindrance or harm. This place does feel pretty comfy, yeah. Paimon feels way better than she did back when we were adventuring throughout the kingdom. There was no sunlight there at all. Is that how it is? One mystery follows another. Huh. Never mind that. This place really is nice. It's gotta be Princess Lyris's garden, right? Says, you know, when our adventures are over, why don't we find a place like this to live? Sorry, Paimon, as soon as this adventure is over or whatever and I get my sister, we're getting the fuck out of here. We can eat tasty fruits, plant lots of sweet flowers, and we can invite our friends over as guests. We could all live together happily, what do you say? Sure. Let's put a pin in that for now, cause I'm just gonna leave. That's true. We've gotta help Anne find the princess first, don't we? Hide and seek, and where did Mary and her friends go? Huh? Sounds like someone's singing over there. Let's go have a look. Maybe the people here can help us. Oh, dude. Find the owner of the voice. Am I gonna cry? Mary Ann. Hide and seek, hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders, to the place from which all lives flow. Hey there! Oh, hi! I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea and didn't notice you. Come, sit. Snacks will be ready soon. I'm sorry, I was just preparing oh. Ooh, snacks! Yes, and ours are very good. But I must say this first. We can only start once the bell rings. It would be quite rude to do otherwise. Where are you from, by the way? Why, you are a fascinating combination, aren't you? A handsome young man, a small little oceanid, and your beautiful floating friend. Hehe, Paimon's Paimon, and he's Zeno. Is it just Paimon, or does Anne look unhappy? She might have been reminded of something. And this oceanid is our friend, Anne. Oh my, a fine name indeed. In that case, please call me Marianne. Marianne. Paimon's sure we've heard this name before. My, what a pleasant surprise. It has been a long time since I've met someone from outside. Where are you from? Oh, well, Actually, Paimon's not sure either. We defeated the fell dragon Narcissus, and we ended up here somehow. The fell dragon Narcissus, you say? That must have been a frightening foe. Did you think so, Zeno? Not really. In a manner of speaking, I suppose. My, I've heard that Narcissus has hurt many, and has turned many kingdoms into ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. Also, you know about him too? Great! We're from the Narzissenkreuz kingdom, and we're looking for Princess Lyris. Do you know where we might find her? Princess Lyris, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. But she should be here. Is that the case, Anne? But I have lived here for a long, long time, and yet I have never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else? Is that so? But before we came here, we read a book about that princess and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with any such person. On the flip side, you, Zeno, do quite look like a prince from a distant land. Are you flirting with us right now, Marianne? You hear the sound of a bell. Is that the bell? Yes, that's a signal for tea time. In the past, the children would throw down their wooden swords the moment they heard this bell. They would come into the hall to have snacks. They're not here now, but I think it best to follow the rules all the same. They'd be quite disappointed otherwise, I suspect. Well then, shall we? Don't mind if I do. Thanks, but I'm not hungry at the moment. Hooray! Snacks! Dude, I will never turn down snacks. Give me the food. You and Paimon enjoy the snacks together. They look very beautiful, but they are tasteless like pure water. No, wait, actually, I will turn down snacks if it's from somebody I don't like. Ah! I'm petty. How were they? It tasted like water. Well, they were great, although Paimon couldn't really taste them. Are you on a low-sugar diet or something, Marianne? Huh? My apologies, Paimon. I just made them as I remember them, so I'm not sure if they'll taste all that good. Oh, don't worry about it. At least Paimon's full now. Well, in that case, let me take you all out on a stroll. Okay. Here, I'll be handsome for you. Hi. What's up? Where are we strolling to, Marianne? Wanna show me your garden? This is a flower garden. I was joking. This was a flower garden that we've painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? Who is we? I've heard Basil say that caring for children is like caring for a flower. You need good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you can't let them grow however they want. Heh, sounds like this Basil is pretty smart. In fact, we must get rid of pests from time to time as well. Actually, Basil sounds pretty dangerous too. She's very capable indeed. Making snacks, caring for flowers, she can do it all. It would be nice if I could introduce her to you. I've been caring for the flowers here all this time, in the hopes that some friends might come. I might show them how they have bloomed. And well, here you are. Well, it's a shame that they aren't in bloom right now, though. Well, we just need to water them, and they'll be fine. Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? To the halls of sea-born foam, to watch the sunflowers in bloom. As the drops of water stain the soil of the garden black, the sunflowers spring from the earth, grow quickly, and bloom. Oh damn, aren't they beautiful? Eh, that was quick! Well, they've been waiting for friends to arrive after all, and with your arrival, they were so excited. All they needed then was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them going. So that's how it is. Nature really is amazing, huh? I suspect this exceeds the realm of amazing. Do you like them, Anne? They're very beautiful, like gleaming gold. I knew you would. I love them too, after all. You're from a very, very faraway place, aren't you, Zeno? What sort of flowers bloom there? Describe the flowers your sister wears in her hair. Those do sound like lovely flowers. But I fear that they'll be hard to find now. Zeno. Then let's speak of other flowers. I've always been in Fontaine, and I've never gone elsewhere. That said, a friend of mine has been to Sumeru. I heard from him that there are many flowers there that can't be found here. Those that grow on cliffs, ones that only open at night, some even grow on cacti. Haha, and that's when he realized that there were no cacti in Fontaine, and had to give me a separate explanation. He was always a serious sort, and he was the smartest of us when we were young. Ahem, sorry, I'm talking to myself. It must be a little too exciting for me meeting new friends like this. Well then, Paimon, have you seen any special flowers? Mondstadt's dandelions come to mind. Dandelions, oh, do you have any of their delightful seeds with you? Well, we might, yeah I do. Dandelions, dandelions, bloom, bloom, bloom. Dandelion seeds can indeed be found on Paimon. Mary Ann happily plants them in the soil. Yes, what sort of dandelion, what sort of flower is a dandelion? Paimon thought you knew. Well, how should we put this? The dandelion flower is made up of tiny white flowers, and these white flowers have seeds on them. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along in the wind. They will take root and sprout elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, huh? Wow, they really are. I didn't know such a flower existed, but I have heard about something similar. Oh, what sort of flower is that? It's not a flower, but it's a story about water. In a certain place, there was a peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came ripples, and droplets appeared in those ripples. Droplets that had life in them. This life left the water and turned into different forms. But though they were all made of water, gulfs opened between them due to these differences. Each drop of life was very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. The dandelions you spoke of, Paimon, reminded me a lot of that story. A flower that was once united, as one would be separated, would bloom, and each piece would become itself. But a single drop of water is weak and will dry up easily. Together, they will be strong, and yet they will no longer be themselves. Is that how it is with dandelions too? Do you think that's a good thing? Paimon doesn't really get it. What do you think, Zeno? They may be weak, but the distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them to unite. People can unite and yet maintain their personhood. Can they really? I think I understand where you're coming from, Zeno. What you're talking about sounds like what happened to Al, Petit Cho, and the others. To help us, they melded into one, turning into that big bubble. Yes, I still remember. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Yes, I can take you to see our dog. You have a dog? Oh, so you've got a dog, Marianne? Yes, he's a silly dog who's always accompanied me. Paimon doesn't see him though. He'll come when it's feeding time. Since you're my guest, please do the honors. Feed the dog. Noble sir, it is an honor to receive food from you. A pleasure to see you again as well, Miss Marianne. Doggy. Oh, you good doggy. Good doggy? And how do you do, dear little miss? Well, thanks for being polite and all, but... Anne, what's going on? I don't know, but this can't be Maury. He has always kept me company. Does this mean that we've been wrong all along about what dogs really look like? Ah! Hard to say, I doubt it. Don't fuss over the details too much. Water can take any shape. Zato? The ability of water. Zato? The power of water is its ability to take any shape. And life can choose what form it must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. This is a different matter. That is a different matter. Didn't Al say something similarly weird? I have heard something similar said. That the body is a prison that restricts evolution. That person was once a child, like all the others. We and many others heard him tell many stories about how all life was originally formless, like water, and how there were no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies, for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too can we be drawn out from one's form. But if you were to try to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remains, it will not become blood again. And? I remember something, even though I really didn't want to. How much do you remember, Anne? I don't know, there's just this flood of feelings and scenes, happy words and angry ones. I'm not sure. I understand. You go first, alright? And remember, be a good dog. Understood. See you, Miss Marianne. See you, dear guests. Oh, this is bad. The number of things that don't make sense just keeps going up. If we hadn't seen the dog, Paimon would have already forgotten all that stuff already. Didn't we say we were going to rescue Princess Lyris? That's right. My apologies, but there is no princess here. Only us. Today we were simply fortunate to receive guests. But this is the end of the path. She has to be here. But Marianne said... that's gotta mean that one of you is mistaken, right? Right, Zeno? Huh. Do you really want to hear what I have to say? Of course, you've got the bigger brain here, don't you? Paimon, all we experienced so far was just a story. Wait, but didn't we team up with the Narzissenkreuz adventure team to defeat Narcissus' henchmen? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment, Paimon. Is there even a Narzissenkreuz kingdom amongst the 7 nations? You're right. Paimon didn't think of that. So the adventure team, Al, Petit Cho, Colonel Kate, Jack, Maury, the 2 of us, and our adventures, they were all just characters in a story? No, that can't be. Paimon can't accept that. Didn't we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through the portal in the tower? There's a lot of stuff there that wouldn't fit if this was just a story. You know, like how there was no holy blade mentioned at the start, and how a sealed tower still had monsters and bubble formations inside it. Paimon, I think I understand what Zeno is trying to say. So all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are things outside the realm of the story, is that right? More accurately, those parts of the story have not yet been written. So the Holy Blade Narcissus, these were all still inside the story, it's just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. Paimon still finds it hard to imagine anyone who would create such a huge building just for a story. I believe the structure already existed. It was just used as a setting for the story. So that means that the things I recalled along the way were just things that happened here before, and I'm just a character in a story. You're not merely a character. The fact that you can think about this means that you can remember it. But if that's the case, who is Anne? I am Anne. I must rescue Princess Lyris. Alright, Zeno, Paimon, and dearest Anne. Our time is up. I enjoyed our time together, but I'm afraid it is time for you to leave. Why did you have to say it was fiction if you already knew? Spare a thought for Anne's feelings, at least. Huh? Your vision blurs and you suddenly feel weightless as the temperature of the once warm air plunges rapidly. What? What happened? But... Shh, there's no need to say anything, Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about a beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Before you'd arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed that I was a small, brave Oceanid, and we set out to save the princess. And perhaps there are princesses in this world, and dragons too. But I also know that the world's affairs are rarely this simple. Why would a dragon be concerned with the princess, after all? After waking up, I would find this dream laughable, yet nostalgic, every time I thought about it. Do you remember now, Anne? No, there has to be some other way. If I can't save Princess Lyris, then what of my birth? My only wish? Do they have no meaning? Don't say that, Anne. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things stand, I can only wish for you to live on for your own sake. Go, see the world and see how it has changed these past years. I wish for you to have your own soul, memories, personality, and wishes. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate, and to experience all the beauty of the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meet you, Zeno, Paimon, and it was my pleasure to meet you too, Anne. But the Anapausis is our tomb. I do not wish for you to linger here. Mary Ann, why are you saying that? We can find a way to help you, can't we? Haha, I sense that you are good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon, Zeno. I'm just someone who sometimes enjoys dreaming of lovely adventures and wonderful futures. But I know what happened in the past. I already know that there's no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended. So this is farewell. Uy, what the fuck? Go with the flow. No, Mary Ann, no! I can't look back. I'm just cruising, bro. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, what the fuck is happening? Where am I? Is this the tower? Anne! I'm sorry, Knight Zeno, Paimon. I had already started to feel that some things were off earlier in the adventure. But I still want to rescue Princess Lyris. That is the reason for which I was born. I want to save her and bring the story to a happy end. I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she's a gentle, lovely princess, trapped due to Narcissus' invasion. Don't worry, Anne. At least we had fun while traveling with the adventure team, right? Huh. Zeno, did you know that things would turn out this way? No, I thought we could help Anne. Oh. Well, if that's the case, we can still help Anne. Huh? I didn't understand anything Mary Ann said there at the end. Did you, Anne? I did, sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past. Well, Paimon feels that that's unfair. Not just to you, Anne, but to us too. That's why we've got to find out what happened at least. If we do, we can come up with some sort of plan. Whether it be saving the princess or figuring out what Mary Ann said, or whatever. We just want to help you, Anne. Isn't that right, you know? The story isn't over, Anne. We'll find a way. Okay. Still, if this is all just a story, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get. What role do we play, Zeno? I can't be sure, but I think we're most likely undefined factors, an accident. Undefined factor. And that's why we can bring the story to an end. Ah, Paimon gets it, so that's why Anne found us and brought us into the story. You might not have thought about it, Anne, but since we've been able to knock this story off course, that means that we've opened up all sorts of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right, Zeno? You could say that. Sniff, sniff. Thank you, Knight Zeno. Thank you, Paimon. That's why we also need your help, Anne. And since we need to continue our adventure, well, can you think of anything that could help us figure out what to do next? Let me think. My memories contain a place known as the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. This place appears to have a very deep connections to past events. You know, Paimon just realized that this name has something to do with the kingdom and adventure team in Anne's story. Only just? Gasp. Shock. So that's it. Do you know of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo? Yup, and we also met some people who are really connected to it. They might be able to help us. In any case, let's go. If she no longer dreams of you.
Wait. Huh? No.
Oh my.
Here you go.
Jiminy Christmas. Where am I going? Oh? Oh my god, that was a trip. Oh god. Well, that was Anne's story.